What 2020 has so brutally taught us is that uncertainty is inevitable, and we can only do so much to affect our outside circumstances and environment. So there's not much we can do to prevent things going the unexpected way. We only have control over us and our lives. It can be powerful, but also very scary when you realize that whether it's your successes or failures, you have the responsibility for you. So how do we deal with that emotional burden, and how do we distinguish what's in our control and what isn't? In this video, I'm going to give you some tips to really not just survive the unexpected situations and things going wrong, but to really learn from them and grow as well. Before I dive into the video, hi, I'm Milena and I'm a mindset coach and a mentor, and I help people shift their minds, shift their actions, and shift their life. If you need a mentor to help you reach your goals and live a more fulfilling life, DM me on Instagram so that we can chat and you can schedule your free coaching call today. The first thing I want you to realize is to really distinguish what is it in your control and what isn't. Do you have a say in what goes on in your country, in the government? Do you have control over your community and the people around you? Do you have control over other people's perceptions of you? Do you have control over what happens at your work? When you depend on someone else's decision, it is out of your control. Even though you might think you can persuade or just make them see your way, ultimately you are not in control of those situations and circumstances. And let go, because when you hold on to the situations, the people, and trying to control every little thing that's around you, and something doesn't go your way, it's going to break you mentally, and you're going to feel like you don't have control, even though that's not the case. You always have control over your emotions and how you react. So think of it that way. So the first tip, practice letting go of everything that you think you have control over, but you actually don't. And try and stop trying to change people's minds, to change the world. Start with yourself. Start with your actions, your emotions, your well-being, and everything else will start falling into place. The next tip I have for you is to establish your security. One of our basic human needs is the need for security. And especially in uncertain times, it's very important that you have that sense of security in your life. So this can be internal, like finding support in yourself and really building the trust with yourself so that you are able to rely on yourself, that you have your back, that you're not sabotaging yourself. So think about those things. Think about the ways you sabotage yourself, and think about the ways where you can improve in order to reach your goals, and make a commitment to yourself that you are going to be your best friend and that you're going to push yourself and also be compassionate to yourself. Go inward and find your core values. Find what you like, what you don't like, what you want out of your life. Make goals, plan for your future, hold yourself accountable, and that brings so much certainty and security, because the only person that you rely on is yourself. So that can be a great source of stability. Also, reach out to your friends, to your family, to your loved ones when you need help. Start building that community of people, however small it might be, so that you can have someone you can rely on, so that you can just feel more secure, connected, and ready whatever happens around you in these uncertain times. Another thing that is very beneficial when it comes to your security is being able to self-soothe, self-regulate. When we know how to regulate ourselves, our emotions, how to bring our anxiety down, how to soothe ourselves and fill our own cup, meet our own needs, then that security is going to be amplified because you're certain that you are there for yourself and that you are going to pick yourself up. So make a list of all the things that you feel comfort when doing. What do you need? And whenever you are feeling like you are disconnected from yourself, or you are upset or anxious or stressed out, go to that list and just being able to really soothe yourself through some activities, whatever those may be for you. And the next type of security is financial security. So in 2020, we've realized that we cannot rely on jobs and job security. So building a business is a great way to really start and move away from that rat race. The first step and the most important step is to build an emergency fund equal to 6 months of your monthly expenses. This can take some weight off your shoulders, and this can allow you to not be stressed out all the time, living paycheck to paycheck. So this is super important in building your security. So really being mindful of your expenses and putting off some money each month towards that emergency fund is going to make you more relaxed and stress-free, and is going to bring more security to your life. The next tip is really knowing yourself and knowing where you are currently, where you want to be, what are the steps that you're going to take to get there. But first you have to, I say this in every single video, but knowing your values. What are your core values? And having a strong reason why. When you know your values and you know what it is you want and you have a strong why, it's an emotional strong why, it's going to be such a propeller for you and for your motivation every day, so that you can continuously work towards that goal even when it's going slowly or whatever is happening around you. You know yourself, you know your values, you know your goals, you have a strong why, and you have the steps and plan ready to realize. So this is your foundation, your base, and you have to make it so strong that it's unwavering, that no matter what happens, no matter what uncertainty, you are certain in your vision, in your goals, in your path. The next tip I have for you, and this one is, it applies to any period of life, but in a certain times, especially in 2020, when you have a really uncertain situation, and especially if you are really struggling and are going to experience layoffs or not working for a period of time, it's so important to learn every single day, improving your skills, building yourself, because that period of uncertainty or whatever is happening around you is going to pass, but you can come out a better and more prepared person for the next time when things don't go the way you planned. I always say that the best investment is going to be in yourself. So buying books, buying courses, getting mentors, or just buying something that you can work with and create, or it can help you learn a new skill. These things are super important, and people are putting money into all the weird stuff and stuff that doesn't bring value. So really invest in yourself first and foremost. That can help you be more skilled, more prepared, and just be more secure and ready to take on whatever comes your way. The next tip is to have a plan of action and structure your time. It's important that in chaos, when chaos is happening around us, when everything is uncertain, that you create your own routine and schedule and have that certainty in your life. So building a routine for every single day, knowing what you are doing in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and sticking to that is going to make you more productive without having to worry, reanalyze all the time, because once you set the plan, you are just executing it, and that can take away a lot of mental stress. So be consistent, take baby steps, and improve every single time, the next time you do something. And the final tip I have about any uncertainty in your life or any type of failure or disappointment or whatever that negative situation may be, I want you to really look into and lean into that feeling. What is that situation is giving you, because it is always giving you so much. What is the lesson I can learn from this? And when you focus on the lesson and not beating yourself up or wishing that things were different, this is going to change your whole view on life. Your whole mindset is going to be focused on expanding, on growing, on getting better, and realizing that there's a huge lesson I can take away from whatever situation I'm in. So get curious. Ask yourselves, what is this situation and my reaction to this situation telling me about myself, about my beliefs? What do I need to improve? What do I need to work on in order for this situation to not happen again, or for me to not be affected by that situation like that again? And this is taking control of your life. And that is my final word for today, that whatever is happening, you have the control. How are you going to react? You have all the tools you need to pull yourself out. You have the support in yourself to really find that security and be okay no matter what is going on, and constantly growing, but still staying strong in your values, your why, your foundation. And then you can feel so much more free, because then you are not relying on outside circumstances. You are only relying on yourself. And that is the most freeing thing you can ever build and achieve. And every one of you can. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you are new here, consider subscribing. I put out videos every Tuesday and Friday. And follow me on Instagram as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.